Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. It is I, your trusted GM Brian, welcoming you once again to our Dragon's Demand run through via the digital rage room, surrounded by the virtual eye of destiny as I rally up my hard slingers, and we finally come to the climactic exchange in the Blood Vow lair. I know that they've been waiting to get to this point. I know you have been waiting for them to get to this point. And believe it or not, I've actually been waiting for them to get to this point too. Let's get these boys out of this lair. And the only way they're going to do it, whether they're going vertically or horizontally, is they're going to have to deal with Big Chief Roaghaz. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Just want to remind you all how you can get in touch with the show. Head on over to the Roll the Hard 20 podcast at gmail.com. Drop us a line. Let us know what you think. Remember, every time we roll a hard 20, write us. Let us know who you are. We'll give you a shout out on the show, as well as send you a D20 on us. Also, don't forget our YouTube channel at Roll the Hard 20. Subscribe, hit that little bell, smash that bell, crit that bell. Hell yeah. Coup de grace that bell. And make sure you never miss an episode. Also, we got the website, rollthehard20podcast.com. Head on over there. Check out all the archives of all the past episodes we've got going on. Get caught up with our Delta Green. Get caught up with the old Riders of the Storm campaign, which actually came to a conclusion for the most part. You could listen to our Carrying Crown Book 1 there. We ran that. We had a great time. I miss those old boys. I miss the in-person plays, but, you know, what are you going to do? I know what we'll do. Let's just not lament, but let's warm up our dice and top off our glasses. Roll the Hard 20 podcast presents episode 28 of our Dragon's Demand run through. Big Chief Roaghaz. And you hear this voice emanating from somewhere in the room, but it's not from these four. So, the traitor has delivered the usurpers to my presence. Don't be shy, little one. Bring yourself forth into the light. It is the only way. The only way else is back through the flames. And we will hunt you down. That is what you hear from inside this large room. And those, like I said, those four kobolds are just there.
How far are they, the kobolds? Because it's 40 feet. Are they all the way back to the...
They're all the way against the boulders.
Okay.
How far are the boulders, though?
40 feet.
So it's from we're at the top of the stairs, distance is 40 feet to the boulders.
40 feet to the boulders.
Okay.
And these huge boulders stretch almost to the ceiling. There's a pathway around the boulders against the northern wall, so you really can't tell what's on the other side of the boulders. So what you're seeing is a 40 foot by 40 foot arena area, floor covered with fresh straw.
4 kobolds that we see,
Mm-hmm.
and the 2 boulders. Okay. But nothing from what the voice that I heard, right? Nothing.
No, you couldn't see.
I couldn't hear. I just okay. Did everyone else hear the voice, or only me?
Probably only you, because you were at the top of the stairs, and depending on how close they were to the fire, with that thing just roaring. I'll tell you what. The other 3, go ahead and make a perception check to see if you heard what Flint had heard.
12.
12. Stabi?
15.
Sirkin?
18.
18. Sirkin, you and Stabi heard it. Warren, you did not hear it.
Okay. Warren's slightly entranced by the fire.
Just, oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, reminds me of when I used to set small animals on fire. That's not a problem in the future.
Oh my God. Warren is not like, nah. Warren is not chaotic evil. Might be a little
With everything
selfish.
I saw you do to these people through this whole lair, I would have an argument about that. Because I
Hey,
saw every time
they,
you made that damage, you were smiling, laughing, having a fucking great time. Nobody
they
could-
were all armed. They were not defenseless little animals that I was
but you
roasting
held
alive.
zero reservation with their demise. You're
Oh,
like,
of
yeah, look at
course.
that. Fucking force
Because-
damage. Their face is on fire, too.
Yes, because they were also attacking us. Turnabout is fair
Either
play.
way.
Yeah.
Turn about. Turn that shit about.
They shot at us first.
Don't make me turn this
Exactly.
thing all about.
Except when I shot at them first.
Flint, I guess Flint would actually be kind of like trying to sneak his way up the stairs, but he'll try to gesture to the rest of the party to come up, and hopefully they heard what he heard, and slowly get to the front of the room where the Cabals can like fully see him. Now, being on top of there, can I make a perception and see if these Cabals look anything similar to the other ones with the scars on their face?
Okay.
Can I see them from 40 feet? I think my vision's 60.
You
so
should be
yeah.
able to see. Yeah.
Okay. Come on. 16?
From your distance, you're fairly confident that they do not have the scars on their cheek.
Okay. So, definitely feeling that these are our main boss's private detail here.
Private detail.
Shoot.
Why have you not left? I've given you a chance, which is far more than I've given the town of Belhaim.
Well, the Baroness
I
sent
don't
us
want to hear
evict you.
about the Baroness. She will be next to be my slave wench. We will put her to good use.
Well,
The
I don't.
Tebrex has many good ideas for her.
Well, it doesn't seem like you have much of an army left. You got all your hopes in this Teparax.
And I have a whole new legion prepping to birth, ready to serve the Teparax.
Oh, well, we're here to liberate them from your harm. You've
Alright,
done
the
enough
rest-
damage.
You will not liberate anything. They belong to me. And let's roll some initiative. Yeah.
It is not looking so good.
Flint, what do you got?
Flint's got a 9.
Circuit.
12.
It's to be.
18.
Oh, 18. Warren.
Also 18.
18. It's to be. You probably have the higher dex, I'm going to say.
Hmm.
Well, I
What's
don't
your
know.
dex mod?
My dex mod is +3.
So is mine.
Oh, roll off d20 straight up right now.
I have a base 17.
Okay, your base is higher than mine.
Do we do it with mod or the base for the dex?
No, just straight off roll.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I don't actually care that much, but I only got a 6, so.
I got a 4.
You're actually going to make me change that stupid order because of it. Okay. So, Warren, you've heard all this.
Mm-hmm.
Enough talk. You give us the pump, the land. Give us the pump, the oil, the
So
whole
I-
plant, and walk away. There'll be an end to the suffering.
So I am at the top of the stairs at this point.
I'm imagining the four of you are all, abreast at the top of the stairs. Maybe Sirkin's a little bit back because he's still, still
getting-
sucking wind.
Okay, and so there's 4 kobolds in front of us
There are.
that are 40 feet away.
Yes. Here it comes.
Do I want to use my last spell slot? Nah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast one. I will Eldritch Blast the one furthest to the left.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
That's gonna hit today.
Today, mate.
Today.
That's 9 force damage and 2 points of fire damage, and then I promptly stand behind Flint.
9 and 2, 11. All right. You stand behind Flint.
Yes.
Stabi.
They're still the kobolds are still in their location, right? They have not moved.
No, not yet. I mean, they're prepping. You see them pulling out bows, knocking arrows. All this shit's going on simultaneously.
I hope they're prepping to be entangled. I'm going to use a charge out of my web of entanglement.
Yes.
Okay.
They have to.
What is the area of effect of this entanglement?
Oh, an entangle spell is
yeah,
a 20-foot radius.
Yep, 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
Yep.
Okay, so you'll be able to get at least 2 of them.
Well, but hold though, because the spell is a 90. It's a 90-foot range,
Okay.
but from the point of origin, it's a 20-foot square starting from that point of origin.
Okay.
So if
But you're still only, because of the way they're spaced at 10-foot intervals with 4 of them, you're only going to get 2 of them.
okay,
So
fair enough.
you want the 2 on the left, 2 in the middle, 2 on the right.
Let's do 2 on the left.
Okay. Let me draw little hash marks around these guys.
These guys are in a line, 10 feet apart.
Yeah, they're on a line.
Okay. And the left. Okay. And they have to make strength check.
Okay, on their turn. Very good.
Yep.
You want to do anything else?
I'm going to cunning action and attempt a stealth.
Okay.
That'll be a 21.
Yeah, okay. Sirkin,
Yeah, okay. I'm stealth or yeah, okay.
you seem like you think you're confident.
Okay.
Where'd all these weeds come from?
Just as you see these weeds sprout forth from this ground, start enveloping them around the legs and whatnot. Sirkin.
Okay. I think at this point I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on Roaghaz.
You can't see him. You don't even know
Can't
where
see
he's
him?
at. No.
Can I see anything in there? Or?
You can see the 4 kobolds that are standing in front of the boulders.
We've just been able to hear his voice.
Oh, I thought he was in the middle. Sorry, my bad. Okay. So then I will instead of casting Hunter's Mark, I'm just gonna take out my longbow and try to hit the kobold to the very left. I think he's still free, right?
No, he's entangled. The 2 on the left are entangled. The 2 on the right are not. The
Sorry,
one on
I
the
guess-
far left has been hit.
All right.
Already
All
was.
right, then I will try to hit the one on the far left again. See if that does anything.
Okay,
It's a 14 hit.
that's going to hit.
Okay, for 8 points of piercing damage.
You hear him scream as he goes limp, entangled in these vines. As you hear him go limp, you see coming out from behind the boulder 4 kobolds, all dressed in regal, all looking the same. All 4 of them raise one hand and they point at what D4 is that, damn it. I'm just going to go right down the line. Number 4, point at you, Flint. And you see this flame ignite out in a cone. Actually, what's the distance on that? Nope, sorry. Wrong one. My bad.
It's a cube.
It's a cube, damn it. You still see this scorching flame come out as this And I believe that 16 is going to hit you
16 will.
as this scorching ray snaps into you for 7 points of damage.
Oh. And that puts.
And you see all 4 of them smile and duck back behind the rocks.
Well, I'm sure that made them very happy because that put Flint down.
Well, that's your turn
Ouch.
now, though. By the way, that was a held turn. That's why that went at that point. Flint, go ahead and make your death save.
I think this is the first time Flint's gone down.
First or second? I think I've gone down once.
Have you?
Mm.
I'm not sure. Oh, perfect. 19.
19. That's good.
That's one pass.
Still hanging in there. The other 3 kobolds that are in front of the rocks, the first one will try to make a strength check to bust free. 14.
What is the DC on the entangle?
What's the DC on the entanglement?
14.
It's normally based off of the caster level, but this is a wand, so
I think DC is 13 by default.
Okay. He breaks free.
beefy
That's his
kobold.
turn. He stays there.
That's the one, the furthest one on the left.
No, he's dead. It's the second from the
It's
left.
a second. Okay.
Second from the left. One of them's already dead. He
Okay,
has 3 other targets. The number 3 kobold. He's got 3 targets between Warren, Stabi, and Sirkin. For Stabi, you see him draw his bow back and fire
Is
at you.
Stabby stealth?
I'm stealth.
Oh shit, you are. Okay. So that would have been for Sirkin. Still would have missed. The other one, the final one, for you, Warren, pulls back his bow, fires at you. The 19 on the die
That will definitely hit.
for 5 points of damage as this arrow goes plowing through. He actually moves to the middle of the room, but against the wall. So like a diagonal. So he's now half the distance. So he's at a 20-foot mark, but against the northern wall. The other one stays where he's at. The one that broke free stayed where he's at as well. You hear this laughter coming through the room. Don't make me kill the rest of you. I've already taken one of your numbers. Leave his body and go. And you can see that the fire has started to ebb away behind you. Just smoldering in the tunnel behind you. Warren, what would you like to do?
Warren is going to reach down with a wand and tap it on Flint. That's what, 2d4?
Yes, 2d4 plus 2.
Have 7 points of healing.
All right.
And then Warren will Ryan is going to regret this. But Warren turns in the direction of Roaghaz and says, someone who claims to be all-powerful and then let his enemies escape is obviously not. And then Warren moves down about 10 feet down the stairs so that he is not in easy line of sight.
Well done. You do hear behind you him speak. Oh, I never said I would let you live. I just said I would let you go for now. Now I want you to make a charisma check
Again,
Yes.
like is this...
as he's trying to intimidate you.
So a charisma
Actually,
save?
let me roll against you. 19 against your charisma check.
Oh, okay. Against my charisma check. That is also a 19.
Oh, where's his paperwork? So I have a +3 to my charisma.
So do I.
All right. So tie goes to you.
Okay.
You just get this feeling like perhaps being here may not be the best idea, but it's not
But
the worst
we're here.
idea. It's
Yeah.
not the worst idea. Look, man, I've already ordered the drinks. Just let me pay the check. To be from your stealth position. By the way, I just want to say this right now. We're going long till this fight is over.
Oh,
All
shit.
right.
3 kobolds left.
3 kobolds left.
One of them is still. One has just broken the entangle.
Yeah, the 2 of them are against the boulders 10 feet apart. Nobody's entangled. The one against the northern wall at the 20-foot mark is free as well. That is what you see. You know that there's something else at work behind the boulders. The wizard behind the curtain.
Stebby shouts to the one of the 3 remaining kobolds and says, "We have taken one of your numbers. Do not make me entangle you yet once again. That would allow me to put an arrow between your eyes, unhindered." I'd like to try an intimidation check on that.
Okay.
I love this mental image of like a squeaky little halfling voice from stealth.
Fear me! That would be a 19.
A 19.
Yep.
You see him hesitate and actually step back with his right foot.
Attack of opportunity.
No. It's just like it's a visual gesture of a hesitation.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt the wand of entanglement again,
Okay.
and that was against the and they're I can still only get 2 of them because they're 30 feet.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot to say though. I think they get to make a dex save against that entanglement.
The entangle spell?
Yeah. I don't think it's automatic.
Well, they get a
No,
save
it's
on
a
the
strength. It's a strength check, not dex.
It's a strength check, yes, but I think that they get a dex save to get out of the way of it though.
I don't know about that.
Let me see.
I don't see. I'm looking at entangle spell, and the attack and save is a strength save, and it doesn't say anything about.
Mhm.
Is that automatic then?
Uh,
I just want
so
to make sure.
when the entangle first pops up, they do get to make a strength save right away to see if they're entangled. If they
Oh, okay.
are not,
That's it.
then they are restrained. And
Okay.
then
Then I
each
should have made
turn-
that strength check at the beginning of the last one. Okay.
Yep.
First one rolls an 18, so he's good. Second one rolls a 16, and that's 18 total. So I think they both managed to break free of this.
Okay, so the 2 middle ones. All right.
They see these vines growing up. You see them, punch them, bash them with the limbs of their bows, and to no avail. Did you want to do your stealth again, Stubby?
Yes, I'm going to attempt stealth again. That's going to be a 19.
Okay. Yeah, you're fairly confident they do not see you. Sirkin, what would you like to do, handsome?
Oh, thank you.
Ooh.
I guess I'm gonna try to fire another arrow at I guess the kobold that was in the original entanglement that broke free.
Okay.
So that one, let's see. Does a 13 hit?
That does hit.
Sweet. For 7 points of damage.
7 points. Very good. Flint.
Is
You've
the
been-
Please
far-
skip me.
No, you went at the top.
Oh,
Right
that's
before
right. I'm
Stubby.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
Remember you
healed.
went and you
I
hid.
healed and then
Yeah.
yes.
I did a death saving throw last time, but
You don't need to though now because Warren
Yeah.
saved your cheese.
yeah. I was gonna say the far left one. Is that the one that Stebby was intimidating? That took a step back, that hesitated.
Yes, and that's also the one that Sirkin just hit.
Okay.
I'm sorry, which knocks him out of his intimidation aspect.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna take a shot at the one at the far left with a short bow.
Okay.
That is 18 to hit
That's going to hit.
for 2 points of damage. And there's no cover in this room, right? It's just
No, there's no
Okay.
cover at all. How are you guys? Are all on a line, right?
Except for Warren. Warren's down the stairs.
Orange down below.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see the 4 figures step out from behind the boulder one more time. I have warned you. You have not heeded my warning. See them raise, all 4 of them raise their hand in a fanning gesture. And you see this liquid gout out from the fingertips. And I've got 3 of you guys are in a line. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 for Stibby and Sirkin, 4, 5, 6 for Sirkin and Hards. Flint.
With me being stealth, he has to roll his disadvantage.
Who are you hiding behind? Let's do that.
Behind Flint.
Okay. So it'd be Sirkin and Flint then.
Yep.
Only because this is going to be, I need you guys to make a dex save as this acid hurls across the room at the 2 of you. So go ahead and make your dex save.
Okay. Better
All
than
of us?
that.
What do you got, Flint?
9.
9. Sirkin?
9.
9.
9.
Both of you take 5 points of acid damage as it splashes across both of you. Just. And again, you hear this laughter in the cavern. And you see the 4 of them kind of eke back behind the boulder.
Well, Sirkin is down.
Oh, shit. Did you say 5?
Yes.
Okay.
From the northern portion of the room, halfway point, Warren, you're behind cover.
Mm-hmm.
This kobold thinks he's going to try to take the shot with his bow at your head. And rolls a 19 on the die for 21. Does that hit?
That does hit.
That does hit for 3 points of damage. The other kobold that's at the middle of the room runs forward directly at you, Flint, like right in front of you. So he's 10 feet away, drops his bow and pulls out his sword. The other kobold that's still back there by the boulder fires at you, Flint, and misses. Warren.
I've got 1 charge left.
You can start nursing that.
Yeah. No, we need all the bodies up that we can get. Warren will step over to Sirkin, tap him with the wand. And give him, nice, 9 points of healing.
Nice.
Very good.
And then will resume his space with cover, like 10 feet down the stairs.
Okay. So you are now completely out of line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I just wanted to let it be known, we are also out of charges in the wand.
We
That was the
are.
final.
Ooh. Tank is empty. Stabby. You've managed to do really well, Stabby.
Thanks for jinxing me. Appreciate it. I'm going to the kobold that is within 10 feet of Flint. I'm going to attack him with my short bow,
Okay.
and that is going to be a hard 20.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, the hard 20.
But that was a 25 was my total hit.
Okay.
Okay.
So max damage.
Max
and back it up.
damage. Yep.
Roll it again to back it
Go.
up.
11 points of piercing damage.
Okay. And then back it up.
Back it up with
The D20.
Yep, that's from. Say that again.
Just roll another d20 to back it up.
That's a
Do a little
12.
12, miss. Okay.
But I was stealthed, so I get
Another d6. Okay.
D6. Yep. And that is going to be another 4 points of piercing damage.
As this arrow pierces him mid-center, you see him fly back and sprawl lifeless in the middle of the straw. Just, 2 down, 2 to go. Sirkin,
Oh, I get one more action. I'm gonna
doing
cut,
all these fucking actions. Holy shit. Epilogue, postscript.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
stealth again.
after titles scene.
I rolled a 16 on my stealth check.
You think you're hidden.
Okay.
Sirkin.
Okay, Sirkin is now going to try to get back up on his feet. And so there are 2 visible kobolds left, right?
Yes.
Okay. He's just going to try to fire off his longbow and try to hit the one on the very right, I guess.
Okay.
That's a 15.
That's gonna hit.
Gonna hit for 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh, it's gonna be painful. Feel the pain. You want to do anything else? Want to move? Stay? Get deeper into the room? Drop your weapon?
No, at this point, he's just gonna stay exactly where he is.
Okay. Flint. Flint hard strike. Flint hard ground. Hard
Flint
corpse.
is hard on the ground.
Yeah,
Flint
I was
hard
gonna
corpse.
say, taking my bow out, or actually I still have it in my hand. I'm gonna fire an arrow to.
Are you on the ground?
No, I was. I kept forgetting. I kept remembering that I was down earlier, so I already took a shot at one of them.
Okay.
Taking a shot at the most far right, 11 to hit.
Miss. Strikes the wall right behind him. Arrow shatters. Splinters everywhere. Want to do anything else?
There's no cover against the room. There's
The only cover is down the steps.
how far down the steps? 15 feet. I have to go back
Probably
15.
where Warren's at. He's probably about down the 15-foot marker right now.
All right. Flint is gonna take a step back and regroup with Warren down there.
Okay. He's like, go find your own place to hide, man.
Hey man, you're drawing attention here.
Right. Hey, I've got 1 hit point. That's it.
From just the acoustics of the room, you hear this voice come again. Lay down your weapons and kneel before me. Chief Roaghaz, swear your allegiance and I will let you survive this. You can't possibly expect to win. What do you
Well-
say? Tell me now before my gods annihilate you.
Well, we've dealt with all your guards before then. I don't see why we would stop now. And you obviously don't have the scales to come out and actually confront us.
Yeah, Roaghaz, you suck.
Yeah, you little bitch.
You see these 4 individuals come out from behind the rocks, standing actually in front of the rocks. Who's up there still? Sirkin, you're the only one visible, right? Stabi, you're hidden.
Yeah, I'm stealth.
Yeah.
He looks at you, Sirkin.
Sorry,
Says,
Sirkin. Hurt your face.
Was that you that said that?
Yeah, it was. What are you gonna do about it?
Points a finger at you and says, kneel before me, as you see this bolt escape all 4 of their fingers and go sailing across at you and strike the wall behind you and say, that was a warning shot. Kneel. The other 2 kobolds, one of them actually runs towards the stairs, the one that's in the middle of the room. He's actually going to pass you, Sirkin, and pass you, Stubby. So if you guys want to take your attacks of opportunity as he attempts to go down the steps.
Sure.
How does that work? Just a standard attack with
Standard
whatever
attack.
weapon?
Just
we're equipped?
basic melee weapon. Like if
Okay.
you got a dagger, that's it.
Okay. I got a 16.
Oh, shit. Okay. Caught in the fervor of battle.
Let's see. For 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Stubby.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, that's going to hit too.
And I did that with my rapier, and that is going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh, Jesus. So you see him in his fervor to get towards you, Warren, possibly you, Flint. Just takes these 2 beatings, and you just see him slump down, and just toot down the steps, slide, and stop moving right at your feet. The other one remains back there by the boulders, knocks an arrow, pulls it back, fires off at you, Sirkin. 16 on the die for an 18 total
That'll hit.
for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Warren, you see 2 bodies slide by you. The kobold Sirkin.
Well, I don't think Sirkin fell
No,
down.
he's still up.
Right. Warren will step up so that he has line of sight. And so there's the caster that's been poking his head out, correct?
That's correct. The 4 casters.
Oh, the 4 casters.
You see 4 of them. But make an intelligence check.
I was going to say, are they moving in identical fashion?
They are. They all smile at the same time. They all raise their hand at the same time.
And from one side to the other, how from one side to the other, how far apart are they?
I'm going to say they're within 5 feet of each other.
Okay. So this is probably going to be the end of Warren, but Warren is going to move up until he's 15 feet away. As he's moving, fire is gathering around his hands, and then he lets loose a burning hand spell, and so it hits all 4.
Okay. Roll a d20 also. Actually, go ahead and roll your damage. So that's going to encompass all 4 of them, right?
Yep.
Okay. Roll your damage.
And they need to make a dex save, or he needs to make a dex save.
Okay.
And that is a total of 13 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Unless he saves.
14.
On the saving throw, so
Yeah.
he takes half.
Okay. So 7?
Yep.
Okay. And you see one of the images blink out.
Okay.
Is that your whole run? Whole turn?
That's what I got.
All right. Stubby.
Dude, I gotta tell you, I'm like drawing this whole fight. I'm like keeping track of where everything's.
It's like a shitty fucking football coach.
Football
It
play.
does, man. I'm just like,
Oh my God, can you believe he got the ball? He's going to go 10 yards, 7. Oh, that's just too bad.
And Brett Favre.
So we have 1 kobold left,
yep.
one like journeyman, and then you see 3 master puppeteers towards the back.
They're behind the boulder.
No, they're in front of it at this
They're
point.
still-
They actually came around
Okay, so
to
they're
answer the challenge that Warren presented.
still within that range. How far are they? How many feet within that last kobold?
They're about 30 feet away from the kobold.
Okay, I'm I'm gonna expend another charge of my wand of hold though. The 3 images, how close or how far? They're 5 feet apart from each other,
They're
right?
5 feet apart from each other.
Okay, I'm gonna launch another wand of entanglement charge at the
Okay.
3. So here's a question, because I'm stealth.
You have to come out of stealth to do this.
Yeah, I have to. So okay, I'm gonna expend another charge on those 3.
Okay. 18 strength.
What are these kobolds eating?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not what they're eating. It's what,
And they're
what I'm
casters,
rolling.
but they're casters too.
Like,
Is
it
their
doesn't mean they get a subtraction to the die.
No, but their strength is still low, is it not?
It is.
Okay.
But I'm not going to tell you what I rolled. I'll tell
No,
you.
that's fine. All right. I'm just. How many did I hit with this? How many saved?
Ironically, they all saved.
Oh shit.
You actually, if you were watching Stabby, you just saw one of them wink out when they got doused by, when all of them got doused by fire.
Yeah, I did see that. That's my bad. I did see that. Okay. I'm going to.
Warren's up to speed. Ryan's up to speed.
I'm going to attempt a stealth behind Warren, since
Okay.
he's forward.
We'll see how long that stealth lasts.
It's not. I got a 10, so.
You think you've hid yourself well. Sirkin.
Sirkin is going to try to turn his attention to the last remaining journeyman or whatever, and try to hit him with a longbow. That will be a 16.
Oh, that's going to hit, Sirkin. Good job.
For 8 points of piercing damage.
Ooh. You pin him to the boulder that he was against. You see him slump. Eyes roll up in his head as he demises. What else would you like to do?
I'm going to I'm going to move next to Warren and kind of have my bow ready,
Okay.
like join forces.
Or use them as a meat shield.
As you take this guy out, by the way, you notice that the 3 images. Damn it. Just gave it away. Just gave it away. Well, you notice that the 3 main kobolds look, and their smile drops from their face. Flint.
Flint, he's still down at the stairs where
I
Warren
gave it
was
away.
hiding.
I mean,
You knew. You had.
I knew.
He's actually going to take out something that was given to him earlier through these tunnels. He's,
Oh my!
He
This
was,
cock ring about yay big.
No. Is that what it was? Is that what freaking, what's his name? Jackal gave
Jackal?
me? Jackal? Oh, it's French now. Jackal?
Jackal? Oui.
I have Factor of Faithfulness. Is that? I think I might have spelt something wrong in between there. It was an amulet that was given to me.
Yeah, but you would have to present that to me before you even began the combat.
Oh, okay.
Because if it's something that you think that's going to change your standing with your deity, you'd want to ascertain that before you began. Otherwise, like if you start going into combat with somebody who's maybe not against your god, but what you do to him may be against your god, but you just start doing it, then you have you're presented with the conundrum that you may lose your deity's favor. So you want to converse with this before, like, hey, if I do this to this, would this cause me to fall out of favor?
Pass.
Yeah, you
me a
want
pass
to go
on
that
this?
road first before
Okay.
you even began. So
All right.
that wouldn't do you any good. I know it's a minor action, but it wouldn't do you any good at this point. You're
All
already
right.
balls deep into this
I
combat,
know,
dude.
we're balls deep and hurting. He's still hiding. If he goes up to line of
No,
sight,
he's not hiding. He's out front now.
he's out front.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the middle of a giant entangle field.
Him and his two
Yeah.
other boys are hanging out.
All right, I'm going to take a shot at one of the Kobolds. Have one of them make a dex save for me.
Now, you're talking about the main individual, right?
Yeah.
That's all that. Okay. What do you want him to make? A what?
Dex save for me.
Dex save. All right. 5.
5. That is going to be a fail, and I'm casting Sacred Flame.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Roll a d20. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up 16.
16. Okay. You see one of the 3 blink out, leaving only 2 left.
Okay. So I got left or right, pretty much, to shoot at, right?
Next time.
Next time. Okay.
Yeah, that was what you did. You managed to blink out one of them.
Blink out one. Okay.
Did you want to do anything else?
Go back into cover. Go down the stairs enough to be out of line of sight.
Okay. So who's up top? Sirkin and Stubby.
Sirkin and Warren are standing next to each other. Stebby is attempting to hide behind Warren. And then Flint is the only one with brains who's out of line of sight.
So I warned you to not interfere with the running of my tribe. And yet here you still try to fuck with me. You see him open up one hand, with the other hand he slides it across, and you see this arrow of liquid shimmer across. Except for I got 3 targets because you did not make the stealth stubby. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2 for Warren, 3, 4 for Stabby, 5, 6 for Sirkin. For Warren, and I need for you to I need to make a roll for that. For 12 for 14. That's probably gonna miss.
That is going to miss.
Yes,
It
as you see
pings
this-
off my mage shield.
And strike the wall behind you as this acid just eats into the wall and begins to simmer down. You see his face kind of go gaunt and actually move back behind the boulders.
So is he still in the entangle field?
But he broke free of it.
But
He's still in it, right?
But it's still
If
okay.
he
So
is-
he's gonna stay. He'll stay there then. I
Okay, if
forgot that
he's-
the entangle field was there. So he's gonna
well,
remain.
if he's still in it, even if he's not restrained, the entangle field is still difficult terrain.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So, based on where he's at, though, it would
Mhm.
cost him double movement. So he
Mhm.
would still be able to get around the boulder, though, because it's only like 10 feet away
Yeah.
Okay.
from
well,
where he came out.
Okay.
But he still has to do a strength check.
It's only if he's
Yeah.
caught.
It's only
If he's well, no, each round he's in there, he has to make a strength check.
Oh, okay. So let me
yeah.
make the strength check.
Yeah, or be entangled.
Okay. So I rolled a 16 on the die.
Okay.
So he's goes around the corner of the boulders.
Okay.
Okay.
Warren, you see him
Warren-
come out, fire. You see him fire at you, then leave the entangled field and go around the boulders where him and his buddy go with, in tandem.
Mm-hmm. Warren is going to, in Draconic, he pulls out his dagger and he's going to step up forward and step around the boulder. And he says, "We are going to end this now. You call
you're-
yourself a leader of your tribe, and every single one of
Hold
your
that thought
members."
for a second, because you're at the top of the stairs, right? The
No,
boulder-
I moved up.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you go around. Do you have to go
Mhm.
through the entangled field?
I mean, if the entangle field is blocking the entrance around, then yeah.
Okay, that's where he came from. So
Okay.
so just go around it and go around the boulders.
Yeah.
Okay. So he
So-
looks at you.
I come around here, come around, and I tell him, you call yourself a leader of your tribe. Every single one of your members believes you are bringing it to ruin. And as I say ruin, I attempt to stab him with my dagger. That's a 16?
16. Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay. That is an 8.
At 8,
Yes.
you hit him. You hear him
So-
wince.
So he takes 4 points of piercing damage, 2 points of fire damage, and then fire sprouts from the wound and strikes a target within 5 feet of him.
You
His
see
other
the-
image.
Blinks out. And it's
Your
just
magic
him.
will not protect you.
Will not be unthroned. You will not dethrone me. This is my tribe. They follow me, not you usurpers, you humans. You disgust me. You hear this going on, Stubby, from on the other side of the boulders. You can't have what I've worked hard for, what I've slayed for.
I'm moving up to where Warren behind the boulder. I'm going to follow his lead. And I'm going to attempt an attack with my rapier.
Okay.
On this target. That's a 9.
Negative. You see him sidestep your rapier as it comes across. You can't have me that easy. I won't allow it. Cower behind your friend. Go ahead and make your stealth check.
Actually, I was gonna say, I still have a gold doubloon. Can Stubby use it?
You
to
can.
reroll?
He can. If you
You want
want
to
to.
use it, Stubby?
For an attack? Yeah.
Yeah.
You could re-roll your attack.
All right.
Okay.
You know, you could make me re-roll too at times. So I could hit him. You could help me re-roll to hit him.
I have honestly been like on edge for every time like Ward, like the last one, if Warren was gonna get hit, re-roll it. I was about ready to throw it down. It's like I was using it as like my protection. It's like drop it.
No, I don't want to use it. I want to use my stealth roll.
Okay, make your stealth roll.
I did. It's a 23.
You feel confident that you're well hidden. Sirkin.
Sirkin is going to drop his longbow and pull out his magically attuned longsword and join up with Warren and Stebby. Try to go around the boulder
Okay.
and see. Do I
Now,
have a
from
chance to
where
attack
you
him,
are,
or-
it's 40 feet to get to the boulder. And
Well,
another...
he was standing
He was
next
with
to
us.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The three
Okay,
of us.
so you
were
guys...
all together.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you all went up. Okay.
Flint's the only one that's hiding
All right.
in the
So,
back.
Sirkin, you make your way up there. You see this lone kobold in semi-regal attire, looking pretty worked, looking pretty beat.
Let's see, can I try to attack him?
You can try.
Does a 15 hit?
That will hit.
Ooh. 4. 2 points of piercing damage.
2 points. He's still vertical.
Do you
Flint.
not have a dex bonus?
It could have gone
Flint's-
either way. It could have gone strength or dex.
Flint's gonna
Actually-
pop his head above the stairs and be like, "Oh shit, everyone's moved forward," and double move as far as he can go.
Okay, so you would probably be able to get around the boulders with your double move from at the bottom of the stairs, or where you are on the stairs, up and then double move to that point.
All
And
right.
that would be the end of your turn. Ironically, he only has 2 targets. And he looks at you, Warren, and Stubby. And I need for you to make
You
a
mean
dex.
Sirkin?
Warren and
Sirkin, sorry. Warren and Sirkin. I need for both of you to make a dex save as you see this gout of liquid spurt from his fingertips.
At least it's from his fingertips.
Yeah.
Got a 7.
7. Warren,
I did a 15.
15. Sirkin, you take 6 points of acid damage as this acid just sprays all over you.
All right.
Let me
Down
be.
again.
You let me go, or I will bury the rest of you and all of your friends. Right now, your dwarf friend down in the staircase is already beset upon by 5 more of my kaboons. Can't you hear him dying?
Oh, I'm sorry. The only thing we can hear is you dying.
I'm not going to die this day. Warren,
Uh,
how are you going to reply to that?
with my dagger.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's only a 13 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay.
Want to do anything else? Talk smack?
Mm,
Talk some
no,
shit?
you know what? You know what I actually should have done is, and it's fine, but I will fix this. I will actually maneuver around him so that I am flanking him with Sirkin.
By the way, I want to explain something. On this side of the boulder, the room is only 20 feet more deep.
Mm-hmm.
It's still 40 feet wide from north to south, but it only goes 20 feet beyond the boulders. That was the bisection of those boulders. I apologize
Also-
for not explaining.
Also,
that.
Warren, Sirkin's already down.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's done.
Never mind.
Stabby is not down though. He's still hiding in your shadow.
And right, which means if he strikes, he has advantage.
Exactly. So I'm going to attack with my rapier with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, come on. That would be a 21.
I think that might hit. That might hit. Just a little.
Might.
Just a little.
And that's going to be another, that's 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus I get sneak attack, D6. That is going to be another 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
He looks fairly worked. Sirkin. Oh, did you want to do a stealth?
I would. I would like to.
Of course you want to.
second first, same as the first.
That would be a 21 on the stealth.
Why don't I even roll anymore? Sirkin, let's make a death save.
All right. Let's see. Death save. That is an 8.
Hell. Flint.
Flint. How far away is he from everyone else? Like he's right up to the boulder, right?
Well, he's on the other side of the boulders now, about in the middle, and then you have Warren on one side, Sirkin on the other, Stubby on the other, and Sirkin laying on the ground next to Stubby. Stubby's kind of hiding in the shadow of his corpse.
All right. Flint can make it up to everyone, right?
Yeah.
All right. He's going to move up and he's actually going to draw his mace and reply, "I'm right here, bitch. Your fucking 5 guys didn't show up." And attack. Come on. 16 to hit.
Yeah.
That's going to be 6 points of damage.
Oh. You see his head cave in like a ripe watermelon in July. You see him crumple to the floor. Blood just oozing from his cranium. Right next to Sirkin's lifeless body.
Right. After he's dead, I go over to Sirkin and get him stabilized by Spare the Dying.
Yep. Thank you.
You see a peace come over his face as he continues to rest
Sirkin or the other guy? I just popped his head.
What would you like to do?
Like the rest of us, or
All of you. Whatever you want to do. We're out of combat.
I want to drop
Warren,
down to the floor.
Yeah, Warren kind of he slumps so his hand is against the wall, and then he leans his back against the wall, and then he kind of slumps down to the ground, and he just is breathing painfully, and he's just oh, I'm fortunate that his patron holds no match to mine.
Well done.
Stebby is rifling through Roaghaz's dead corpse looking for items.
You're so old school, Chris. I love it.
Taking
You
his
actually
wallet
find-
out.
2 scrolls on his body. That's all in some kind of arcana, whatnot. Says blah 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 blah. Glitter dust. You
Is
see
that all I find?
Nope, not at all.
Okay.
Don't be so impatient. Damn.
Dude, I want my loot.
You see a wand. Has something to do on the side of, basically specifies wand of web. 5 charges. You see a dagger. You see that his cloak that he's wearing kind of looks rather regal. And you see that there is 2 keys, 1 iron and 1 bronze.
1 iron, 1 bronze.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They look very similar to the ones that Griswold gave you, Flint, right before he left to go find the sheriff, Ben Hovey, to the north.
I hand these 2 scrolls to Warren and ask him to identify. the
You
scroll.
said one was
They're both the same.
Oh, they're both the same.
Yeah.
They're both glitter dust.
Scrolls of glitter
Oh,
dust.
they are
Yeah.
glitter dust. Okay, I thought you were. Never mind. I hand those.
He's
to,
like, too late. Take some. They're mine
Actually,
now.
Warren may not even be able to use them.
Anybody could use a scroll.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'll give one to Warren, and then I'll hold one of them.
Okay.
And
Can
the
I?
cloak itself is a cloak of fangs, which I'll have to get back to you and let you know exactly what that does.
Okay. And then the dagger.
Just
does
a
it?
dagger.
It's just a dagger.
Yeah, just an innocuous dagger.
Okay.
But as you look at the keys, Flint looks at the keys, and you could tell that these 2 keys are identical to the 2 keys that you already have.
Okay.
Why would he have the same set of keys that were given to us?
Well, remember where you got the original set of keys, right?
No, I'm gonna say no.
Found them on the
I was
corpse
gonna
of
say-
the old wizard
Okay.
underneath the witch
Oh,
tower.
right.
Yeah.
Well, we have an hour or 2 to wait until Sirkin is conscious. Let us take a short rest.
But always
Gather.
tap.
You should
Well-
definitely take that rest.
Mm-hmm.
And when you wake up, you will all be level 3.
Nice.
Right. Some more HP.
Don't forget, not only are you leveling up to level 3, but it is in the Pathfinder
Version.
mechanics. 20.
Yes.
So, congratulations, guys. You slaughtered a bunch of people, a bunch of helpless people who
Hey.
A lot of
died.
Not a single one
Images.
was helpless. Not a
okay.
single one was helpless. They all had weapons. The only ones that were actually helpless was that mass of eggs, which we left well enough alone.
Can't make an omelet.
I'll break a few eggs.